Hey everyone, it's Yvette from Gleaming with Evie. Today I'm going to be showing you how I like to start my lash sets. This is a lash fill that I'm going to be doing today on my very good friend Erica. So I always like to start off by cleansing the lashes. Now I do offer lash baths, but I always do the very first one complimentary. This is just because I feel like it's a nice gesture in a way, and not only that, but it ensures that you're starting with a clean canvas. Now if the client comes in with a lot of makeup or like eyeliner, or they just have like a lot of glitter and stuff, and more than one lash bath is required to really get those lashes clean, then I do charge for a lash bath. Anything after my complimentary lash bath will be charged for, so I make sure to let my clients know that. As you guys can see, I just use a lipstick applicator to work in the shampoo, and then I do use it to remove a lot of the foam off, but then I still keep going in with the lipstick applicator, and I just work it along the lash line and around the skin area, like around the eye, just to make sure that I get all of that clean. Any oils or debris that may be around there, I just like to make sure that it is gone and out of there, or at least loose, so that when I go in with water it can get rinsed away and it doesn't just stay stuck on there. So then I just go in with some water. I put a little tissue next to the face, just so you can catch any water or anything that tends to drip on the side a little bit. And I just make sure to dab their lashes a little bit just to get them nice and dry. And I do try to be very gentle. We're working around the eye area, do not forget. I go in with placing the eye pads afterwards, and this is just to hold their lashes down. Now unfortunately you can't really see what I'm doing, but I do just want to make sure that the lashes are held down. I don't get too close to the waterline because you don't want to scrape their eyes, but I do get close enough that I'm able to cover all the hairs and get a good view of their top lashes without the bottom lashes interfering in the way. And yeah, just do both eyes. I always tell them to close their eyes just so that the lights don't cause them to tear up. And then once both eye pads and the tapes are on, I just lift it up on the outer corner just so that it's not tugging on them. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but sometimes the tape is too close to the outer corner and it tugs on them and it's not comfortable. So I just make sure both the outer corners and inner corners are fine. I move around their eyelids. I do not care. My clients know. I always tell them, like, I'm gonna move around your eyelids, and I tell them they don't have to open their eyes and they're just fully relaxed, and normally they let me do this, but if it is a new client, I make sure to let them know, like, hey, I'm about to be moving your eyes around, but don't worry, you can keep them closed. And most of the time they go through with it just fine. So once I'm done with my iPad placement and washing the lashes, I go in and start removing the grown out lashes. Now this is a very tedious job. Sometimes it takes a very long time to even get the natural lash and the extension to like separate, but it's not impossible. Have some patience with yourself. I like doing this first before applying any primer, just because that way whatever lash extensions I remove, I ensure that the natural lash gets enough, it gets saturated properly with the primer. So anyway, with the fill, I am going to speed this up for you guys so you guys can just see it very quickly, but it usually takes me anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes, I want to say, to remove the grown out lashes. Sometimes they come with like really nice lashes that are still not grown out, but sometimes they do come missing a lot of lashes, and so I just make sure to remove all of them. All right, so once I am done with that, I go in with my primer, and I like to use the Soko Lashes primer and bonder. To be honest with you, I have amazing retention ever since I started using both of those and the Flourish Lashes glue. So I've been sticking to that at least until I run out of the sealer, and then I'm going to try something else. But that is the primer that I use and I am applying on her, I like to apply it with some micro swabs just because I feel like I am able to really focus on each individual lash. And it's just, I like them better than the lip ones. I know some people like to use the lip ones because it covers more surface area, but I really feel like the micro swabs just let you get everything. It just takes a little more time, but my personal favorite, if I'm being honest, and I like to keep them pink, but they do have some black ones that just look very professional. I feel like black is always very professional, and so that's what I'm saying, black, but I love pink. But yeah, just apply that primer both to the top and bottom of the lashes, because sometimes you apply lashes to the top and sometimes you apply them to the bottom. My friend is laughing. All right, and then I do turn on the fan for them. Now this part might look a little shaky, and that's because my fan is attached to my ring light and my phone holder is attached to my ring light as well, so it's just a little vibration for the fan. But yeah, fan and brush them out. This is just to make sure that they get dry and that you're able to see what you're working with now. And so yeah, just gonna apply those tapes up on top just to move her upper lid, well, the skin on her upper lid a little bit. Now the fan is still on in this part, so sorry for the shaky picture. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply these tapes, and that's pretty much what I do at the beginning of my lash sets. I start off with that, washing, removing outgrown lashes, apply primer, and we're all set. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure to comment down below if you have any tips or tricks that you would like to share with me, or if you have any questions. Make sure to follow me on Instagram so you can see a lot more of my work and a lot more of what it's like to be an esthetician. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.